north of downtown Tampa as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryan. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the Buc sideline is Todd Bowles. His team already has the X by their name. They have clinched the division. Now it's all about best seeding in the NFC playoffs. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get about 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. Here we go. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards. On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the sideline, nice job. They pulled that one in, but that is still well short of a first down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
That last run got 4. So here comes second and 6. They'll go again here with Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This is 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. And Mecca Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Throw across his body is complete. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Texans.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Dell, the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's Mixon. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
8. Here we go. 118. What's up?
Now, Stroud in trouble, and down he goes. Getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
And it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
Brought down by
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Complete to Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Gibbs, this is Irvin. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Brings up 2nd
So,
and
from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
180.
Now, Mayfield gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down and 3.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. Watch out.
Throwing is Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. Watch one.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
He was tackled at the 26-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Hey, where's your... 180. What's up?
Mayfield looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down. On play action, Mayfield. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
First down, Texans.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. As the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
What's up?
On the ground, it's Irvin. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Point it right. Good. 1-8. Good.
They'll run above it. And he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
The 39-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we're 30. Good. 20. Stop.
To throw is Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Irvin. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays.
Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. That touchdown puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Texans 3.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
10 at the 45-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Stroud going to set up the throw, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
All right. 18.
Stroud going to tuck this one on his own read. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Tony.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go, let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
He's got a man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Still 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
All right.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good. And the Texans are on top. It's now 10-7.
Buccaneers 7.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On second down, Baker over the middle. That's Godwin. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. At the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
This one on target to Godwin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run it. It's over. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Alert, 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 alert! What's up?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second and 10.
Over. 18.
Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's going to be incomplete. coverage. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll lead to a second down. Dell, the motion man. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's go.
To throw is Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. 11 yards on the pass there. First down for Houston.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
This one's going to be taken in by Collins. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 27.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Houston. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Texans move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Buccaneers, 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's second down and 9.
180. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first down.
36-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jeffrey Fossa there to bring him down. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Now Mayfield gets this one into the hands of his receiver Godwin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Kings!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. It's Evans. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Good. Point it right. 180. Pistol.
Now Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
35-yard line.
180.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
Big time stop there, Mike, on 3rd down. Now it sets up a 4th down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the 2nd half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the 2nd half. I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
Mayfield. That's to the right side. Taken in by Evans. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
15 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Real. 180.
Throwing is Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
2nd and 7. Mayfield to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he's in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Texans 17. Evan McPherson set.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Trying to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here with Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Here we go. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Texans getting all set to punt. He forced the punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. That is fielded at the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll go again here with Irvin, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
20 right, 20. 180. 50.
Baker to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll get that out to Mixon. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Now 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
King! Hey, alert! What's up?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
Regular. 180. Point it right. I believe in you off the defense now. Up, What's up?
They'll go. Mayfield. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's 2nd down.
Real. What's up?
Throwing is Baker. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down.
Anderson. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play